Okay friends, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the background and finish up our secondary color trees here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brown and I'm going to color in my tree trunks. And remember, which direction you start coloring is the direction you need to finish coloring. So I've colored this entire picture going up and down, so I'm continuing to color up and down. If I started coloring side to side, I would need to finish coloring side to side. Okay, so you're going to color the tree trunks on all three of your trees. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our sky. So we have a blue sky and we're going to color, again going the same direction, but we are coloring all the way from the horizon line to the top of our paper, because that is how the sky looks when we are outside. Now we know the sky doesn't actually touch the ground, but it looks like it does, and it's important for us to make sure that if we want our pictures to look more realistic and look like they have more depth, we have to color from the horizon line all the way up to the sky. Let's zoom in just a little bit more there. All right. See, there's something underneath my table now. As I said before, it's important to make sure that you are making sure your coloring space is clean, because what you don't want to do is mess up our coloring by having something underneath our table space. So we want to make sure it's nice and cleaned off. Now we're going to do the same thing that I did for the grass, where I color from the horizon line to the bottom. Now if you have a different green in your crayon box, which you might, if you have a different green in your crayon box, you can use that for your grass. I don't have a different colored green, so I'm just going to use a different green, or use the same green, but I'm going to just color it a little bit differently. Well, we're going to outline it so it'll look different. So I'm going to start on this side. And I'm going to color this way. And continue doing that throughout the whole thing. Make sure I'm starting at the horizon line, and I'm making sure that I'm coloring all the way around my trees and all the way around in the space so that it looks like my grass goes from the bottom all the way to the horizon line. It touches the sky. We kind of want to make it look like that. Now I know you're thinking that you can't see these ones very well, but I'm going to show you how we're going to make them stand out in just a moment. So I'm going to finish coloring my picture. And then I know we did a lot of coloring today, didn't we? Now, the final step to this is where we outline it with black crayon, and we will do that final step tomorrow. Okay friends, have a great day.